I've got a news flash for you guys. It turns out people who invest in gold are actually smart. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to blast that subscribe button and get the bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Today I want to talk about the shiny yellow stuff here. Love talking about gold, and I just wanted to talk about this recent article that I came across with another financial guru and expert, Jim Cramer. Now, if those of you that are just tuning into the channel now or have been following the channel for the last few years, recently I've been posting a series of these videos talking about these multi-millionaire and billionaire investors who are talking about silver and gold. People that think it's a horrible idea to be buying this stuff, and people who think that it's an amazing idea and that you should constantly be buying silver and gold. For those of you that don't know who Jim Cramer is, he's a TV personality on CNBC. He's a multi-millionaire. He's had his show Mad Money for the last, couple of decades now, where he gives people stock tips. But he actually says that buying gold is a smart move. And I want to jump right over to the video. I want to play you a little clip from a video I found of Jim Cramer talking about how important it is to be buying gold. And then we'll hop back over here just after that. And this video and article, this came out June 15th of 2022. So it's recently been published. Jim Cramer, make this smart investment in times of inflation and economic chaos. Wonder what he's talking about. I'm going to play a little piece of the video and then I'm going to pause it and give you my thoughts. But listen to what Jim Cramer thinks about gold.
We're worried about inflation. And we have inflation. Our inflation is so bad that everyone in the Federal Reserve realizes, the money managers realize, they're concerned. I believe in gold. And gold goes up and holds its value in a recession.
All right, so Jim Cramer believes in gold holds its value in a recession.
There are three things that hold their value in inflation and do okay in a recession. Masterwork paintings, incredible mansions, and then gold. Now, you can own gold in many ways. One is you can own a GDX. That is a made-up ETF security that tracks gold.
Okay, so he's here talking about buying, stock in the trading of gold. That's something that the stacking community does not believe in. We believe in actually holding physical gold. And Jim Cramer is going to talk about reasons why you should have physical gold, but he's also going to talk about some of the drawbacks.
Second, you can own gold funds. There's usually junior funds or senior funds. I own a senior gold fund. Or you could buy the physical gold. Now, the problem with the physical gold is it could get stolen. So then you got the cost of a safety deposit box.
Now, a lot of safety deposit boxes are actually going to the wayside. It's becoming a thing of the past. A lot of banks are actually getting out of safe deposit boxes. They don't want them anymore.
But physical gold is the cheapest way to do it. And so even though it has a deposit box charge, it's pretty good.
So there you have it. Jim Cramer, he believes in owning gold. Now, he didn't really say that he owned physical gold, but he does belong to a gold fund. And again, he at least is making the case that you should own gold. Now, when you read this article, which I'm going to put down below, here it's talking about the inflation of 8.6%. But in here, he actually does say something along the lines of, you should own around, 5%, somewhere in that ballpark. So, a lot of people within the stacking community, we think that you should own a bit more. Personally, I think you should have more than 5% of your overall portfolio in gold, but that's just me. You have to obviously do what's best for you. But let's hop back over to the desk. All right, so Jim Cramer thinks it's a good idea to own gold. So that's at least reassuring to hear that the people that are into stacking aren't on the wrong track. Again, a lot of these investors who say that you shouldn't buy any silver and gold, what I always am a little confused about is the fact that they say that you shouldn't, you shouldn't have all of your eggs in one basket. You should be diversified. So why wouldn't they put any money into silver and or gold, just as, an insurance policy, if you will? So I kind of always scratch my head at these individuals. Now, obviously, they know a lot. Obviously, they know what they're doing. They wouldn't be worth hundreds of millions of dollars if they didn't know what they were doing. Who am I to say that they're wrong? But, you know, the fact that they don't own any metals to me is really shocking. So I just don't think it's really good, sound investing to not have any precious metals at all in your portfolio. Now, depending on how much you invest, that's totally up to, you know, each individual. Some people think that you should have 10%. Some people think 15. I know a lot of people in the stacking community, they probably have a lot more of their net worth in precious metals just because of a distrust for banks, distrust for the government, so on and so forth. They fear inflation, economic collapse, so on and so forth. So anyway, let me know in the comments down below, do you agree with Jim Cramer, or do you think that Jim Cramer is not invested in enough gold? Let us know in the comments down below.